And that edge has taken her to a whole new stratosphere.
Well, it's a lot different climbing up the mountain than it is being on top, Rich. You know, when you're on your way up, you want to make friends, you want to work as a group, as a team, all that fun, nice, harmonious stuff. It works when you're trying to get to the top. But when you get to the top, you realize there's only room for one, Rich. And I think Tessa right now holding that Impact Wrestling Championship, looking across the ring, seeing another champion in Black Label Pro champion Jordynne Grace, sees an opportunity to claim even more square footage at the top of that mountain. And there it is, the Black Label Pro Championship. For those that are not in the know, Black Label Pro is another huge professional wrestling company here in the Midwestern area. They're based out of Crown Point, Indiana. Most notably, Black Label Pro is probably known as the place for the rebirth of PCO. Quebecer Pierre reinvented himself at Black Label Pro and has since gone on to take over the country. Of course, Jordynne Grace also was an original at Black Label Pro. She beat Filthy Tom Lawler, former UFC competitor, current UFC competitor, for that Black Label Pro Championship. And of course, last night was seen in an over-the-budget battle royal at All In with the potential to possibly become the Ring of Honor champion. I mean, Jordynne Grace is a fierce competitor right now in the world of women's professional wrestling.
Trying to lock in the side headlock. Tessa Blanchard on the reversal. Tessa coming off another incredible battle last night at All In. And wow.
Yeah.
Tessa being bent over the knee.
You know, earlier tonight we saw Chelsea Green and Britt Baker, who were also part of All In, came up on the losing end of a tag match here. Well, no excuse for that here, Rich. Both of these women in part of some huge athletic contests last night.
Tessa Blanchard in recent months has put on quite a bit of muscle. And I think maybe Jordynne, you wonder if she's underestimating the strength of Tessa Blanchard. Listen, I've seen Tessa Blanchard pick up Brian Cage and deliver a go-to-sleep. Hey. So Tessa has perhaps, she's stronger than she maybe initially appears.
You say that, absolutely. And if we're going to use the Brian Cage standard of strength, Jordynne Grace deadlifted Brian Cage last night in that over-the-budget battle royal. So tit for tat there, Rich. I mean, I think what we're getting at here is these are two women that are really the definition of what the Revolution is right now. I mean, they're hard-hitting competitors. They'll hang with the best women in the world, and they'll hang with the best men. That's just what's expected of them. And if Tessa Blanchard were to become the Black Label Pro champion here in this match, she would, of course, have to go on to defend that belt in Black Label Pro, where there is only one championship. She could find herself on the receiving end of a match with PCO. Filthy Tom Lawler, Nick Gage, Mance Warner.
Oh, Blanchard with a vicious slap right across the face. And that just fires up Jordynne. Oh!
Wow, almost pulled that into a bit of a package driver there at the end. It was incredible.
Tessa's not afraid to dive. Instead just puts on the brakes and, oh, wait a minute. This may cost her.
Oh! Face first right across that ring apron there when Tessa Blanchard and Jordynne Grace walking it off like it's just another day in the office. You know, and that's the thing, is you talk about the strength of Tessa, but she also can fly. Jordynne can fly. Jordynne has that strength. You know, it's really hard to pick a woman here in this bout that has the one-up on each other. I mean, what for you, Rich, is the deciding factor in a match where both opponents are so closely matched?
Oh! Determination and heart. That's what I think it's going to come down to, Nick.
I guess momentum, too, right? Physically in that case.
Into the cover here and a kick out at one. Listen, this is not going to be an easy battle for Tessa. I'm much more familiar with Tessa than I am with Jordynne. I think you may be slightly more with Jordynne. Would you get? I mean, who would you give the edge in this match to?
You know, and that's right, Rich. I think it comes down to familiarity, and I don't know how familiar these women are. You know, they weren't even in the same bout last night. They were on different ends of the spectrum. You know, Tessa was in that women's contest, and Jordynne was in there with 20 of the top male performers in the industry. I don't know who went through more wear and tear?
Oh! Blanchard going to deliver the elbow, and Grace out of the way. Fireman's carry. Oh! Like a palm strike right to the base of the skull.
You know, and
Oh, what a drop kick!
I've seen Jordan.
Cover! Blanchard for the win! With the Black Label Pro title on the line, and Grace, the champion, able to kick out.
I've been fortunate to see Jordan in so many wonderful matches at Black Label Pro, and I've seen her in this position before, down and out, seemingly against all odds. You know, who would have thought that Jordan Grace would have beat somebody like filthy Tom Lawler for the Black Label Pro Championship? I got to give her the edge here just because I've seen her come from behind so many times, Rich.
You know, the more I think about it, I think you're right, except for the fact, and I mentioned the edge that Tessa's sharpened up here over the past couple of months. Maybe the Tessa Blanchard of 6 months ago, 8 months ago, would be at a disadvantage here. I really believe that momentum is on Tessa's side.
Yeah, and it's not just momentum here. You know, there's the elephant in the room every time you're dealing with Tessa Blanchard. Is, you know, this is somebody who grew up under the learning tree of some of the greatest professional wrestlers in all of history.
And perhaps the daughter of one of the most devious bad guys in professional wrestling, Tully Blanchard. And, of course, her stepdad is Magnum TA, so she got to learn from two of the best.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and that's the thing is when you're dealing with somebody here like Jordan Grace.
Oh, I don't know what type of training is going to prepare you for that, though.
No, it's hard to get trained to go face
Hands
first.
up for Jordan Grace!
Oh!
My God, she might have broken Tessa's neck.
Thick Mama pump using what the good Lord gave her as she moves that way around.
Springboard!
And that is the Grace Bomb.
Cover! And no! Out of 2.5.
Air Jordan. I'm sorry, that was the Air Jordan there. Jordan Grace's variation on the Vader Bomb, the Air Jordan there. And as we get back to what you were saying there, learning from some of the most devious minds in all of professional wrestling, Jordan Grace has started from the bottom up, does not have a legacy in this business, has had to pay her dues, shake hands, be nice to everybody, may not have had access to all of those underhanded tricks and tips that you pick up from people that have been around as long as the Blanchards and the TAs.
Jordan was setting up for a pump handle driver. Oh, delivers a number of strikes and plants Blanchard, who powers out at the last moment. Wow!
And the look of exhaustion on Jordan Grace's face there.
She was clubbing away at Blanchard, both in the front and the back, no doubt, taking away the wind. And then crunched her, compacted the spine.
Yeah, and that's what Jordan Grace is good at.
Old-fashioned bear hug.
Yeah, a little taste of Grace there from Jordan Grace. The Grace Embrace, I think is what she's like to call her bear hug there, the Grace Embrace. It's a little variation.
Oh. Blanchard finds a way out, rings the bell. Blanchard again. Oh! Double knees right to the grill, into the cover.
And we go, I got caught there, Rich. I thought we were going to have a new Black Label Pro champion. And that changes your whole life up. You know, Rich, when you automatically become a champion, especially with another promotion, if it happened here, all of a sudden now we're going to see Tessa Blanchard in Crown Point, Indiana every month. She's got to adjust her schedule for that, make room for the top competition there.
Tessa's left knees bothered her.
I've noticed that too. She's limping around here a little bit, hobbling.
And Jordan Grace takes advantage. Old-fashioned scoop slam. Oh.
And another big scoop slam there from Jordan Grace, and she seems to be feeling it right now. The crowd behind her wings, the wind at her sails.
Whoa! Oh my! Almost, but not quite.
And I think Jordan Grace had been doing those scoop slams, really just making her nice and tender, waiting for that big scoop scoop bomb there that she did at the end of the pinning position. I mean, there's certainly a method to the mayhem that Jordynne Grace has going now. Now that she's exhausted those scoop slams, does she go back? Does she find something else?
Well, think about the strategy of Grace. Bear hug, take away the wind, soften up the ribs,
Absolutely.
body slam, body slam, body slam, and it was like a Michinoku driver, wasn't it, that she nailed her with?
Yep, I believe you're correct there.
Oh, hold on here. Muscle buster on the way. Oh, no. Blanchard knows what's coming and knows, she's has to desperately fight free.
Anything to keep her at bay.
Jordynne Grace is wobbly and Blanchard going to the top. I think she's setting up for the Magnum. Magnum delivered! Magnum delivered! That's going to be it!
Oh! Wow! I really thought that was it.
And so did Tessa Blanchard!
Kudos to Jordynne Grace. You know, as I said, Rich, this is the kind of tenacity, the temerity, and the face of Tessa Blanchard like she's seen a ghost, like she doesn't even know where she's at right now.
And now the look of determination even more fierce on the face of Tessa Blanchard.
What devious thing could she have in mind right here?
She is fired up and angry, and that is, bad news for Jordynne Grace.
Oh, and Jordynne Grace grabbing her by the throat.
Ooh! Oh no, that just fired her up! Fired up Jordynne Grace, and she is raining down the forearms and the fists!
And now we got Tessa Blanchard in the top position here. She's the one throwing those big punches at the forehead, the face of Jordynne Grace. The referee trying to get in here and gain some control. And you can't do that!
Oh no!
Tessa Blanchard, you threw it away.
And Jordynne's not done!
Jordynne Grace back on her like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat.
Jordynne Grace is just gonna try and maul Tessa Blanchard
Now
apart.
Tessa's rolling
on
over.
top of the
Now
front.
Jordynne's back on top here. Rich got to keep up. These women are trading blows like the winds of changing back and forth. And you're getting all the referees, the officials from Warrior Wrestling in the back trying to pull these two fierce competitors.
Mayhem here at Chicago Heights, and Blanchard's not done. She wants more. Blanchard wants more Grace.
And Grace is now on top. And again, it's hard to see exactly who's getting the better of who. This is broken down into a bar fight.
Nick, I think you said it best. You threw it away.
Yeah.
Tessa Blanchard was this close to becoming the Black Label Pro Champion here tonight in Chicago.
You can't let your emotions get the better of you like that, Rich. I know that right now tensions are running high. I know you want that title. You may feel like the referee didn't have your best interests in mind. Maybe they got something wrong, but you can't put your hands on an official, Rich. You can't cross that line. You cross that line, you don't win titles.
Tessa Blanchard disqualified. Jordynne Grace, the winner, therefore still the Black Label Pro Champion. As we head towards intermission here tonight, Nick, still lots more action to come in the second half of tonight's event, live here on High Spots. Coming up after the break, six-man tag team matchup, Matt Nix, Isaias Velasquez, Gringo Loco will take on Craven. Bryce Benjamin and the man that we just heard from moments ago, Robert Anthony, still on the way. Sam Adonis battle